hello, Frog Residence, Kermit speaking. Oh, hello, Mr. Iger. Yes, sir, it's an honor to speak with you, thank you. Oh, yeah, I have heard of the Three Sheets to the Mouse podcast. Yeah, I guess they're funny, but I don't really approve of their language. It's not something that me and Piggy want our little tadlets to be listening to. But, Fozzie, he loves them. I'm sorry, Mr. Iger, what do you mean you thought I could use the work? It's closing? Torn down? Galaxy's Edge? Now you listen here. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I'll just bend over and take it. If you tear down Muppet Vision, I'll shove more than just a hand in your butt, Bob.
Sounds sorted, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared, be free bird.
Welcome to episode 262 of Three Sheets to the Mouse. We are the podcast focused on the adult side of Disney, from parks to movies. We'll cover everything Disney has to offer, including their drinks. I'm Maria. I'm customer service Maria.
Can I take your order?
And
Would you like to hear our specials today?
and I'm joined by two men who wouldn't know good service if it smacked them in the face.
Not going to your restaurant, we don't. We don't get customer service, Maria, when we come to your restaurant.
No,
well,
you
that
sure as hell
explains
don't.
everything and why I got hit the last time I saw Maria at our restaurant.
Got smacked in the mouth with some good flavor. I don't know what that means. That would be the food that you eat? I don't know. Is that an adult joke?
So Maria is now taking over for Mikey tonight with just all the puns.
It's horrible. Horrible. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Maria.
Hi, Tim.
Hi.
She's smacking people in the mouth with good flavor. Just saying.
I don't. With that tasty pootang. I don't know. I'm not smacking anybody with my pootang. That would be gross.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
I think God would be
I
a
am
little
just
upset.
trying to figure out the logistics of you trying to hit somebody with it.
I'd have to be pretty jumpy. Maybe stilts or like a step
we
stool
change
would be
subject,
involved. What are you drinking, Tim?
Trampoline?
A trampoline.
Jesus Christ.
I'd have to have a bar over that trampoline, though. I'd have to stabilize myself on something and Anyway, Tim, drinks. What you got in your
Bullet
gullet?
Manhattan.
Bullet. I got a bullet for you. No, I don't know what that means.
As long as you don't hit me in the face with it.
Adam, what are you
I don't
drinking?
even want to say what I have now.
Oh,
Oh,
I won't.
Jesus.
I promise I'll
just
be
realized
good.
What you drinking?
What are you drinking,
Can
Adam?
I just say bourbon?
What are you drinking, Adam?
Just
Chicken cock?
Shut up! No,
It
you're
is
not.
called chicken cock
Oh my God.
bourbon.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my God, it sure does. What the hell? Where did you get that?
It's actually one of the oldest bourbon brands in the U.S. Established in 1856
It was from his
in
Smiles of
Bourbon
Summer, I
County,
think.
Kentucky. Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
It's actually really good. It was actually made famous by the Cotton Club.
Is it good? You like it?
Yeah, finished the bottle. Yeah, I didn't have to
I
throw
was
it
just
out.
gonna say, there's not much left in that
Yeah.
bottle.
Bottle's empty, and I didn't have to throw it out, and I didn't have to offer it to people to get rid of it. So yes,
Yeah,
it's good.
nice. It's too bad is the front is that a metal emblem on the front,
No, it's just paper.
or is it part of the glass? It's just
it's
the
just
label.
paper. It's a paper
Oh,
label.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, if that was metal, I would try to pop that off there and keep that.
Yeah,
That'd be
you
pretty
would
cool.
you would take a chicken cock medal, wouldn't you?
I would. I'd pop that right off. I wish you could see what I'm doing right now since you're listening, because I'm squeamish, because that is disgusting. All right.
Maria,
Well-
what are you drinking?
Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
I have a Vizzy is the seltzer. I'm drinking a seltzer. Nobody's surprised. But it's Vizzy, and it's their mimosa hard seltzers. So I have a pomegranate orange right now, which is very tasty. And then I have a pineapple orange on
Because
deck.
you usually
and the
love the
pineapple is-
pineapple ones.
No, the pineapple is. I usually do, actually. The pineapple one is.
it's the berry
is
ones
good.
that you don't like.
The
That's
berry
right.
ones are touch and go. Yeah. But yeah, the pomegranate is really good and the pineapple is really good. So it's a variety pack. And then they have a mango orange and a strawberry orange. And those are both really good too. So back on my seltzer kick. Back on, like I ever fucking
Yeah, I
got
was
off.
just gonna
Yeah, I was gonna
say,
say,
did
like,
that
you ever
really
No.
ever stop?
But I'll tell you what. So we ran out of gin the other night, and I wanted to schaffen gin, but we didn't have any gin. But we have that orange vodka that we bought from Amy Borden, and
Okay.
that is very good in a Schafferhofer.
See, I have a feeling that would just make it more sweet though, and I'm not.
No, it didn't. It doesn't cut the sweetness quite like gin does.
Okay, yeah, then I wouldn't like it.
But I didn't think it was overly sweet. It cuts it a little bit. Like, it cuts it enough that it was, and I added a good amount of vodka. And
Well,
you
that's-
could
I
taste
don't-
it. It was great.
The reason why I like the Schaffen the gin is because it cuts that sweetness a lot.
Yes.
Because I can drink
I do.
maybe half of like a big size Schaff, and I can't finish it
No,
because it's
yeah.
too much.
I know. It's too sweet. Yeah, no, the orange vodka with that was really, really good. I still prefer gin the best.
Okay.
But flavored vodka is real nice.
Is it not? It is very nice.
Real nice. You go ahead, Clark, and buy yourself something real nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So tonight we are talking about something
Not
that I have
so-
literally been begging these assholes to talk about
Bitch,
since
you brought it up
day
once.
one. Oh my god, I have brought it up many times.
I don't
I'm gonna-
remember.
I don't remember either.
Oh, convenient for you two that you don't, huh? I
This
have
is the
said
first I remember of it.
shut up. It is not. I'm going to go back through our chat and I'm going to highlight.
Good fucking luck. I
know.
don't try to figure out. The only reason
I'll
why
be
I say
ready-
that
I
is
I'll
will
be
go
ready
back
to
to
tell
it
you.
in
the
a day
chat.
when the three of you start chatting and I'm working, and I'm like, no, I'm not catching up.
I
Good
go
shit.
back through the chat trying to figure out what we talked about the last week, the last episode, and there are days, times
You-
where I'm just
what are you talking about?
scrolling and-
You go back into the chat to figure out what we talked about 2 hours ago, and you still get it wrong sometimes.
Huh?
So I don't. Yep. Yep.
She said what she said.
Listen, don't make me slap your face with some flavor. That's all I'm gonna say.
With your poo tag.
Oh, Jesus
I mean, I heard Todd has a tuna can available for you. Is all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
What does he say? No, 2 inches still hurts at 60 miles an
90
hour. or
miles an
something.
hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So tonight we are doing
face is what he says.
in the face. Tonight we are going over a top 5. We don't do top 5 episodes
No.
often. We try to avoid them because they can be a little cliche sometimes, but that's okay.
Yeah, everybody does them.
But this one, I can guarantee, has not been done on any Disney podcast. And I love this idea so much. We are doing our top 5 adult jokes that are in Disney animated films. So mostly, like mine are all from Disney and Pixar. I mean,
So mine.
what
I
other
have one
animated?
that's
Both mine
not.
for Pixar.
Well, it's
You have one that's
Disney,
not-
but it's not animated.
Okay. See, and there were some like live action ones that I
Yeah.
could think of, but I feel like those are more on the nose. Like those are more.
I had to put this one in.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's probably one that I thought of as well. Maybe not. I don't know. But I feel like those are more obvious. The animated ones are really sneaky. Sometimes sneaky for kids, not so much for adults. Like they put it in there for the adults to make the adults interested.
Well, this
Um,
one's borderline sneaky, I would say.
So yeah. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's not the one that I'm thinking of then. We'll have to see. So what order would we all like to go in tonight?
Well, I'm fine. If you want, I'll go first because I still have my. I mean, I'm using my favorite one first just in case it gets stolen.
Well,
So mine. Hopefully Marie doesn't steal my favorite one first.
I hope you don't steal my favorite one because it's so good. I have 1,
I have
2,
a
3,
lot.
4,
I have
5,
a
6,
lot.
7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10.
I stopped at 8 because I figured I have enough.
I have 10.
I could have
So
went
maybe-
on, but
Maybe
I'm
if
like,
we have any left, we'll go over our extras at the end
Yeah,
if we have
I-
time.
We
I
that's
have-
what we usually do at Miscellaneous when we have extras because we do honorable mentions if somebody steals ones that
Ooh,
we
yeah,
have.
that's a good.
Alright.
One. Okay. All right, Adam, do you want to go first?
of course, I'll go first.
Okay,
So I'm going
alright.
from Inside Out.
Ooh. Oh, I did not
I
have
know
this
which
one on my
this
list.
is on my list. I know what you're
Oh no! Right off the freaking bat.
talking about. Go ahead.
So there's a scene in Inside Out where Discuss says there are no bears in San Francisco. And Anger replies, I saw a really hairy guy. He looked like a bear. Come on.
Yeah.
This actually, I remember seeing this in the movie theater, and this
Yeah.
actually made me laugh out loud.
We were in the movie theater with our nieces and nephews when we watched this.
Oh really? Oh
And
my
they're, why
god.
is that funny? And I'm like, no, I'm not explaining this.
Ask your father.
Ask your father.
No.
My brother was sitting on the other end of the aisle because we were with his kids and my sister's kids.
Oh my god.
And the kids were split in between us
Yeah.
because they all wanted to sit next to us, and my brother and his girlfriend were on the other side of the aisle. It's like, ask your father when you leave.
Yeah, I'm not explaining that. No, thank you.
No.
Oh my god, that is too funny. So good. I love that movie so much.
I have
Yeah.
to rewatch it because I don't remember a lot of it because I got a lot of kid talk. Why is this happening? Are they dead?
Oh.
Is this
Yeah.
happening? Who's that? I don't remember that much of it. So
That one used to be on a frequent rotation in the house, but we haven't watched it in probably like 2.5 months. So, yeah.
been a minute,
Yeah.
literally a minute for you guys.
Right, yeah. So right now he's into Brave and Emperor's New Groove, and I forced him to watch Sleeping Beauty last night, and so tonight he voluntarily put it on himself.
Oh,
So I'm
cool.
sure that will go
Oh.
into rotation now as
Very
well.
nice.
So yeah. All right, Tim, you can go next.
So one of my favorite, well,
You
my
better
all-time
pick your
favorite.
best one because you know I'm gonna pick another one next.
I know this is my favorite one, and it's probably one of the most overt innuendos in Cars. And during one of the racing scenes, they pan to the stadium, and you see two Miatas named Mia and Tia, and they flash their high beams, and all the paparazzi just turn around and start taking pictures of them. So you know what, it's insinuating. Because little girls do at races, they flash their boobs, and this is what these two
They're-
Miatas were doing.
Their headlights literally pop up.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
it's such an awesome scene. It was done so well, though.
Yeah.
And you pan back to Lightning McQueen, and he's like, I love my job.
Yeah.
All right. I did not put that one on my list because I
I'm
knew
surprised.
you would take that one.
Oh, okay.
I knew he would have that one. Mine is also from Cars, and it makes me fucking laugh hysterically every single time it happens in the movie. And I quote it constantly. So it's when Lightning McQueen is in Doc Hudson's garage, and he sees all of the piston cups, and he like backs out of the garage real quick and he runs over to Flo's and he says, Doc has piston cups. And Mater spits...
He won 3 piston cups.
Yes.
He won 3 piston cups. And Mater spits out his oil that he's drinking. He goes, he did what in his cup? Fucking hysterical. Every single time I laugh so
Yep.
hard.
Mine
are so much worse than what y'all are having.
Well, I mean, we're just warming up.
We're just warming up. We gotta take it slow.
That one's my favorite one. I love that one so much. It's so good. It's so good. But before we hit record, we were talking about how Cars has so many.
Ton of them.
It was more of an
So
adult
many of them.
movie.
I never really thought of it as an adult movie until you rewatch it with kids in the room.
It's more adult. I mean, you think about like even the Flintstones and like the Jetsons were more geared towards adults.
Yeah, the
Right.
Flintstones had a lot of innuendos in it.
See, I think that at like when those cartoons were on, I think I was too young to really understand all of those inside jokes that adults got. Because we watched those all the time. I would have to go back and look at them again. Like I'd have to go back and watch episodes again. Oh, you have a piston cup
I have a
sipper?
piston cup.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything in it, but yeah.
And he only has the one.
You didn't piss in your cup? He did what in his cup? So good. All right, Adam, it's your turn.
So, since we're going a little bit safer than the ones that I have, I'm gonna go a little bit safer with actually a thinking one. And this was actually from Hercules.
Oh.
And I think this even goes over a lot of adults' heads, depending on their education level. Not saying it to be mean. But,
Well, if you don't know Greek mythology, then yeah, you won't get it.
Well, it's basically the quote, and then that play, that Oedipus thing, Oedipus? How do I say it? Oedipus.
Oedipus.
I always say it
Oedipus.
wrong
There you
because
go.
it doesn't look like how it should be.
No, you're right. Yep.
In that play, that Oedipus thing, man, I thought I had problems. And for those of you who don't know, Oedipus would end up killing his father and marrying his mother. So,
Yes.
I mean,
But he didn't know. He didn't know that it was his father, and he didn't know that he married his mother until later on. And then when he found out, he gouged out his own eyes.
yeah, but still, it's still it's an Oedipus complex, and a lot of people don't even know what they're saying when they're saying it. So
Yes. So funny.
a little bit more tame than some of the other ones I have from that one.
Tame? How's that tame?
It's better.
It's-
Trust
it's
me,
not-
it gets
it's-
worse.
It's not as overt, I guess.
It's so much worse. Just so much worse.
That's one that I really need to try to get the boys to watch. They haven't watched that one yet.
Still my favorite. One of
It's-
my favorites.
It is definitely one of my favorites. It's so good. Tim.
So my next one is also from Cars.
Surprise, surprise.
How many are not from Cars?
I got 2 more from Cars. So this is when Lightning McQueen is in the Rusty's tent and they're filming the commercial spot. And he says race cars don't need headlights because the track is always lit. And one of the Rusty's guys goes, well, so is my brother, but he still needs headlights.
There's a lot going on in Cars. There's just no other way to put it. There's a lot happening.
And I love the way that Lightning says it because he's so, like, deadpan and dry, and he's so annoyed that he has to do this. And the 2 Rusty's owners are just, like,
I mean,
so boisterous
whole-
and gregarious, and they're
The whole
just so,
Rusty's
like,
bumper ointment.
I mean,
it's hemorrhoid cream.
The
Right.
bumper ointment is just right up there with Preparation H. I
Yeah.
mean,
so great. I never
But this is
I
what I'm
never
saying.
thought of that. Oh my god.
what?
It literally
I
says
never
rear end
thought of that.
formula on the label.
I never thought of that. Oh.
Did you really?
No. That's amazing.
But this is what I'm saying. But this is what a lot of they're funny for kids, but the adults, if the adults laugh, the kid will laugh.
Right.
Yeah, and the kids don't know what they're laughing at.
No, not
But-
at all.
They just think it's a good time. We're laughing. We're watching
Exactly.
this movie. It's funny. They
Oh
don't
my
know why
gosh,
it's funny.
is that why they're like, don't drive like my brother?
Yes.
Yep.
You didn't know that for real?
I just did you get
Oh, God, for
Jesus.
real?
Oh, because his brother's drunk driving. Oh my god.
I can't believe you're just putting this together. I really can't.
How
I'm
many
sorry.
times have I seen that movie?
I did not put any
So
of this
many.
together.
Nope. I
Wow.
didn't even until right now when we were talking. Oh my god. I feel so stupid. I think the blonde dye is seeped into my brain. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Holy shit. Ah, all right. Am I next?
Yes.
Yes.
This one's from Toy Story 2. It's when Buzz sees Jessie for the first time
That's awesome.
and
Yeah,
his wings pop out.
that was awesome.
Yes.
Oh,
He pops
Jesse
a
does
Woody.
a bunch of tricks, though.
Yes.
Right. and Buzz pops a proverbial boner. his
Yep.
wings pop out. It's so fucking funny. Oh my god. I
There's a
swear
bunch
to god.
in the Toy Story movies too.
Yeah, there are. But oh my gosh, that part is like so hysterical. I don't know if there are any in Toy Story 4 because I erased that movie from my mind.
There's
Yeah,
one
I-
big one in Toy Story 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't have that
I
one on my
remember.
list.
It's not on my list, but
Might as well
Maybe
say
we'll
it's
go
not
over
on my
after.
list either.
I
I don't
was
have
just
any
going
of
to
the
say,
Toy
it's not on
Stories.
anybody's list. What is it?
when Barbie meets Ken and she goes, nice ass, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I do remember that part. That's hysterical. All right. Adam, we're back to you.
Okay, so... Well, there's a scene in Ratatouille where the critic says after eating some of the food, he doesn't swallow unless he's in love.
What? Oh my god, I missed that one.
Yeah.
Holy
It's
shit.
A throwaway scene where it's one of those things where, did he just say what I think he said?
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my god. I haven't watched that movie in so long.
Love that movie.
Because again,
Yeah, so
that
do I.
one's not in rotation. The boys have never watched it, so it hasn't played in the house in forever. That is hysterical.
Mm-hmm. He's eating the food and he's just, I don't swallow unless I'm in love. And I'm like, okay.
It's too funny. Well, and he's not getting any action unless he's in love either, because that man is not attractive at all.
Mm.
Just saying. He hit every branch on the way down out of that tree.
Wow. All right,
My
so-
turn?
Yes.
Mhm.
My next one is also from Cars. Surprise, surprise. And it's one of the scenes where Lightning McQueen and Sally Carrera are first getting to know each other and they're racing to the canyon
Oh,
and
mhm.
Sally's spoiler pops up and she has a tramp stamp.
Yep.
Oh.
And Lightning McQueen loses his mind.
Mhm. That I remember.
Do I see a little ink on your back? Or what does he say? Do I see a little ink? And she goes, oh, you saw that, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny. And
Sort
she
of like
runs.
when the back of the shirt lifts up is the spoiler going up.
Right, yeah. That's hysterical. Okay. So, we were talking about this earlier in our chat because I said that there were a couple from Coco. And as we were watching it yesterday, when we were talking about doing this topic, I was watching this particular scene and I was like, oh my God, I never even really noticed. So when Miguel goes to, what's the guy's name?
Which one?
His great-grandfather. His actual great-grandfather.
Okay, because that's why I'm like,
Not
it's
Ernesto.
a very hard movie to
Hector.
figure out what
Hector,
part you're
Hector, thank you. Oh my God. How many people are screaming at their radio right now? It's
All of
Hector! You stupid bitch!
at. That blonde
So-
guy really excited your brain.
Yeah, it did. I swear to God. So when Hector takes Miguel to where Ernesto is supposed to be having his rehearsal, right? And Miguel kind of like walks off, and he's going through this like warehouse where everybody is rehearsing, and there's just one little snippet of a scene where this artist is painting this woman, the skeleton, but the skeleton, it's just bones.
So she's nude.
She's nude.
Well, there was a lot with the spider that got kind of weird too.
A spider.
That wasn't like the one who did like the spider scene. Was that the same? Am I screwing
Frida?
that up?
No. Are you talking about Frida Kahlo,
Yes.
where they crawl out of the papaya?
Yeah.
Yes.
That,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
that.
that was
It's
a little-
right before that. It's right before
Yeah.
that scene. Yeah.
that was
Well-
a little.
Well, Frida Kahlo is always risque.
Yeah. Yes. So it was right before he bumped into Frida Kahlo, and
Okay.
and it's just again, nothing is said. Like he looks at the skeleton, and the skeleton looks back at him, and he like covers his eyes because I think he realizes like, oh shit, she's naked. But you don't see anything because she's bones. She doesn't have any skin left or organs.
I mean, or anything.
She's just bones. No boobies or poo-tang.
Jesus.
To get hit in the face with.
That's right. She can't hit anybody in the face with it. But anyway, I thought that one was pretty funny. Because if you don't think about it, you kind of miss it. So that's my third one.
Okay.
All right, Adam.
Well, I'm gonna go to Frozen.
Oh,
I know which one you go with, Frozen.
you
There's actually
bastard.
2 of them from Frozen, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for this one first because this is probably the one that Maria would have on there,
Oh, probably.
and it's Kristoff
You jackass.
talking with Anna about Hans, and he just asks about his foot size.
Foot size doesn't matter.
That is a lie.
What if he picks his nose and eats it?
Foot size still matters.
Oh, so funny.
But again, it was one of
Yeah.
those just throwaway moments that it's like, wait, what? Did they just what?
They just bring up his foot size?
Yeah.
We all know what that correlates to.
Big socks.
Uh-huh. And shoes.
Big shoes.
Tim.
So my next one is from Ratatouille. Yes, they moved on from Cars.
Oh, look at you.
Oh.
So
Oh, do you... you're
The
going
other
to take
one that
one
I
off
had.
my list, too.
Mm.
when
You-
Linguini is talking to Colette
Ah!
and trying to explain to him about his tiny truth,
Yep.
and he's like, "I've got and she's like, "You got a rash?" And he's like, "No, I have this tiny little." And then she looks down below his belt and like makes the wincing face. Yeah.
That's such a good scene. Oh, my God.
She thought he wasn't packing.
No.
I mean, did you see the feet on that guy? Of course he was.
And his nose?
When he skates all over
Seriously.
the place. When he puts those skates on. Okay. Oh gosh, which one do I want to take?
I mean, we're only at 29 minutes. We can go past 5.
I know, right? Yeah, we can just keep doing our list
we can
until
keep
we
going.
run out of stuff. This might end up being a quickie.
Yeah, because I only did 8 because I'm like, yeah,
unintentional
I can go.
quickie.
Can,
Well, we're like focused. This doesn't happen very often where we're like on topic the
No.
entire time.
because it's all the stupid stuff that we normally talk about
I know,
when we go off topic.
Uh-huh.
So-
This is what we talk about when we don't have an actual topic. Okay. I'm gonna do Finding Nemo. So, when they're in the tank and they have been told not to clean, they've fucked up the cleaner, the tank cleaner, the filtration system, and Gurgle, who is one of the fish,
The neat freak in the
the
tank.
neat freak, he is like super OCD and he hates it when things are dirty. And so he is having a really hard time with not cleaning and he yells, "We're swimming in our own!" And Peach turns around and goes, "Shh."
Well, he starts going, he's swimming around, shh, and then Peach goes, "Shh, here he comes," because the dentist was coming back into you're waiting for him to clean the tank.
I think that is like the closest that a Pixar film or a Disney film has ever come to like
Cursing.
almost swearing. I mean, and like for my virgin years, that's really offensive. So I'm glad that they didn't swear in a Disney film because that's a real turnoff for someone like me who is just
Oh my
very
god.
very
Your
pure.
virgin years.
Yep. Very
the
pure.
angel.
Yeah. Listen, I feel like people who swear aren't intelligent enough to figure out other words to say in place of those swear words. I'm just
When was the last time you got your hair dyed again?
a while ago actually. It needs to be done.
Maybe that's
Why-
the problem.
Why do you ask?
lasting effect.
I think you need it back because things are going very wrong for you.
I don't understand what you mean.
That's exactly the problem.
Okay. I'm just gonna live over here in my world of righteousness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, how many times have I been told fuck you, Adam?
I would never say such a thing.
Oh, wow.
I'm a lady, sir.
You're the lady, sir?
Fuck off.
Explains how she can slap everybody with her.
Yeah, exactly. Now things are starting to make a little more sense.
I mean, you know. All right, Adam, you're up next.
You're so angry.
I'm an angry elf.
Well, I'm still gonna stick with Frozen. And there's a lyric in a song that they're talking about Kristoff, about his thing with the reindeer is a little bit outside nature's laws.
Oh.
Yeah. For bestiality. That's not the only time they Disney put bestiality
Yeah.
in one of their movies.
I never really even thought of it that way. That is too funny.
Are you serious?
No, yeah, I never even really like. I thought when you said something with a song, I thought you were going with the other song, like when Anna says to Elsa, "Arendelle's in deep, deep, deep,
Deep,
deep
deep.
snow."
Yeah, but that was just a way to avoid a curse. I think that was.
Probably. I thought that's where you were going, but I never even really thought of Fixer Upper of those lyrics. That's interesting. Yeah. That is
A little uncomfortable when you think about it for
Little-
more than a second.
little bit of bestiality never hurt anyone
Well,
except for
he's
the
a
beast.
lonely ice fisherman who
He's
has
not-
friends with
he's a-
reindeer.
He's an icer.
This is
He's
only
not even a fisherman.
Yeah, that's
he sells
true.
ice.
He sells
Yeah.
ice.
So
This-
my next one is from Coco. And is when Chicharron is dying in the hammock and Hector starts playing a song for him.
Uh-huh.
And he says, well, everyone knows Juanita. Her knuckles, they drag on the floor. And Chicharron corrects me. He goes, those aren't the words. Hector goes, there are children present.
Because the real song is
Yes.
Uh-huh.
"Is the bosom."
Her headlights.
Oh, boobies.
Tatas.
At least they didn't sing the "Do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble
Do
to
they
and
wobble
fro?
to and fro? Can you tie him
Then
in
a
a
knot,
knot?
can you tie him in a bow? Can you fling him over your shoulder like a
Like a
continental soldier?
continental soldier.
Do your boobs hang low?
I want to know what Continental shoulder threw his boobs over his shoulder.
It
Well,
was like
probably
they used
none.
to throw their rifle over their shoulder.
Joking.
Because they were
Continental.
sexist back during the Revolutionary War, and you had to be a man to fight, which quite honestly I'm okay with. I don't really want to do that bullshit. You go ahead, honey. You go out there and you shoot. You shoot your gun at the enemy.
Boy. Just don't smack anybody in the face with it.
Mm-mm. Do that, you're gonna have a little problem. Just like Linguini.
A little rash.
Probably. Syphilis.
Clap on.
The HIV. Who knows? Alright. Wait, is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Haha. Here's one that I watched literally about an hour and a half ago.
You gotta take this one. I had a feeling somebody would.
In Brave,
Oh, no.
during the tournament to win Merida's hand. Lord Dingwald's Lord Dingwald.
Just his name alone is enough.
I know, exactly. His son is the third to go and ends up shooting the arrow right in the bullseye. And so Lord Dingwall dances around and then turns to Lord MacGuffin and Lord Macintosh and lifts up the back of his kilt and shakes his hind end, and the
Moneymaker.
other lords are like, oh. And if you know anything about Scottish men in kilts, they tend to go commando.
Yep.
So Lord Dingwall basically showed his butt and his nuts and berries to
Well,
the other two lords.
I mean, keeping on this note, then, when Mr. Potato Head actually takes off his lips.
No.
Oh,
Basso
and puts him on
takes-
his butt.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other time Dead Lips were involved in Toy
No.
Story 3. That's on my. That's my next one.
Who was he calling a kiss ass? Was it Woody or was it Buzz? I
think-
forget.
It was one of them. I don't remember the whole theme, but I do remember that
takes his
particular
mouth
thing
off,
happening. Yep, puts it on his ass.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I forgot
Well, the
about
other one is even worse than that.
that. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Is that your next one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Adam, why don't you go ahead?
Well, I
Oh,
mean,
was
I
that?
can.
Okay.
You can go ahead. I can take that as one.
Okay.
All right. So in Toy Story 3, when they find out that Lutzo is the evil villain and he turns against the toys, he takes Mrs. Potato Head's lips to shut her up. And Mr. Potato Head goes, "Nobody takes my wife's mouth but me."
I didn't know about that one. It's been so long since I've watched Toy Story 3.
I can't.
That is too funny. All right, so that's my top 5. Did you guys do yours? Like you guys have
I
yours?
have one or two more that
I
I,
have
can
a
do.
I
couple
have a couple
More.
more I can do.
Okay, so I have another one. It's from Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, yes, this is the one I was probably.
Wait,
We'll see.
I have one from Emperor's New Groove too.
And it's when Yzma and Kronk are kind of camping out in the jungle,
Mm-hmm.
and you see Kronk, and he just has a little tent over
Yep.
his crotch area.
Yep.
I mean, he's literally pitched a little tent.
And the one side that's closest to his crotch does not have a pole.
Oh, I didn't know that. I have to watch it again. Oh my god, that movie is so fucking funny. I can't. It's so good. The boys love it right now, so it's on all the time. And the Aiden will walk around the house going squeak, 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 squeak 'em.
Awesome. All right. So, I mean, can't go without Aladdin. Another song. Arabian Nights, like Arabian Days, most often than not, are hotter than hot in a lot of good ways.
Well, he's also in the whorehouse.
Yeah,
Right.
no, there's that too. Rather tasty.
Mm.
Slapped in the face.
He didn't get any poo-tang because he couldn't pay for it. And that's why she kicked him out. Let's see.
I have one from Emperor's New Groove too. When Cusco and Pacha were in the restaurant and Cusco is dressed up, he's in the llama, but he's dressed up as a woman like Pacha's wife. And it says, "We're on a honeymoon," and the waitress goes, "Bless you for coming out in public."
Oh my god, I love it. There's one in Mulan where they're talking about Mulan is questioning like what Mushu can actually help her with. And he's like, I have powers you don't even know. Like right now, I can see through your armor. And so Mulan smacks him. Or like when Mulan is bathing in the river after they sing like I'll make a man out of you. She's like bathing in the river, and then all four of the guys show up. And like the one stands on the rock and he's like, I'm the king of the rock. And he jumps in and like they're all naked. And she tries to get out of the river without anybody seeing her.
All right, so my live action one
Oh yeah, which one is it?
was actually from. I can't think of the name of the movie. I have the Sanderson sisters, but I can't think of the name of the
Oh,
movie.
Hocus
Pocus.
And
Yeah.
my brain just went.
I know this is my honorable mentions too. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, when they get on the bus, Winnie says that they're looking for desired children. They desire children, excuse me. And the bus driver replies, hey, it may take me a couple of tries, but I don't think that'll be a problem.
Oh. Every time I watch that scene, it's so fucking creepy.
Uh-huh.
But hey, I mean,
So creepy.
it's a scene.
Ugh. It is a scene. Tim, do you have any others?
I have one more that even though I don't like this movie, but it's from Zootopia, where Judy goes, "Hey, I'm just
Yeah.
a dumb bunny, but we're good at multiplying."
I had that one on my list too.
Did you?
Yes. That's when she's trying to get Nick to help her for the first
Mhm.
time. And so she's recording him with her carrot pen.
I trying to find it.
There are some there are so many. And it's so funny, like as like I was trying to look for some, like I was most of what my top 5 were ones that I remembered.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something kind of borderline, like when Simba and Nala
I mean,
When she gives him the
find each
bedroom
other
eyes.
and she yeah. Which, I mean, if you know anything about Lion Pride, they were probably siblings, like half siblings.
Yeah, probably. What?
But the same can be said for Finding Nemo.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Because
well, they
Finding
can
Nemo,
actually change that. So,
right? And if the mother dies in a clownfish family, the oldest male sibling changes sexes and
Mhm.
reproduces with the dad.
Ew.
Really explains why you wanted to find Nemo so badly.
Oh, there's the one in Frozen 2
The leather.
where she tells Anna tells Kristoff at the very end, where he's like all dressed up and he goes, 1 hour. You get this for 1 hour. And she says, I prefer you in leather anyway.
yeah.
That's so funny. And then there were some other ones where I was like, that's not an adult joke. Like, that's
Well,
not
that was the real problem that I was running into.
right. Like in
Where it's like-
Hercules, where they're like, indoor plumbing, it's gonna be big. Like, that's not an adult joke. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's fucking
Well,
stupid.
you're on the
Body
BuzzFeed
humor,
website, aren't you?
it's
Yeah.
lowbrow.
Yeah, it is
It's
lowbrow.
the best.
Lowbrow.
So, I mean, and kind of kids understand a lot of the lowbrow.
That's true. Oh, the other one. I almost put this one on my list. The other Mulan joke where it's the ancestors, like the ancestors that have passed, and they're yelling at each other. And the one's like, my children never caused such trouble. They all became acupuncturists. And the other one goes, well, we can't all be acupuncturists. And the other ancestor goes, no, your great-granddaughter had to be a cross-dresser. Because they're talking about Mulan.
There's I don't know if it see, I didn't really find this a joke, and I remember the scene in the first Toy Story when Woody starts dating Bo Peep, and Bo Peep turns around and says, maybe I can find somebody else to watch the sheep tonight. But I mean, it's not a joke. I wouldn't. It wasn't funny. It's just kind of like a line. It's an adult situation
Right,
more than
yeah.
an adult joke.
Yeah, that I never really thought of that as an adult joke, but yeah, you're right. I'm just looking for anything else that I might.
Yeah, I don't think I had. Like, there are more adult situations, I would say, that, like, that are written in than necessarily jokes.
Yeah. My powers are beyond your mortal imagination. For instance, my eyes can see straight through your armor. And she smacks the shit out of him.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Yeah, I don't
I
have
don't
any
think.
more.
Yeah. What's
That I can
the?
remember.
I
like,
keep seeing the
clearly
one.
remember.
I keep seeing the one that's Cars, where it's like top-down truck stop.
Oh yeah,
What is that? Is that which Cars is that from?
It was
'Cause I don't
this-
remember that at all.
I don't remember that either, but it was supposed to be from the original Cars, and they tout convertible waitresses. Yeah, it's yeah.
Really.
I mean, I
topless.
get the joke, but I don't remember it. So
I don't
it was one
remember
of those
either. I don't either.
situations where it's
It-
like, I don't remember this happening.
It might have been Cars 2, which we all forget about Cars 2.
What's Cars 2?
I love Cars too.
Mater's Nightmare.
I don't understand how you like that
I-
movie,
it's-
Maria.
oh.
And hate the Animal Kingdom. I do not understand
I
these things.
don't hate
I'm
Animal
a
Kingdom.
huge Cars fan, and I do not stand for Cars 2. I'm not a Cars 2 fan.
I almost put the one from A Bug's Life on my list as well.
Oh, the flies with
yeah,
the ladybug?
where the flies are talking to the ladybug and they go, "Hey cutie, want to pollinate with the real bug?"
Yeah.
And that's when he flies over and he's like, "Shut up!" And then they realize it's a dude and they're like, "Oh." Let's see. Foot size? Size doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
we did that one
We
already.
did that one.
Yeah, most of the ones aren't necessarily jokes. I think this is why we didn't do this episode originally, because it was too short of a topic.
I mean, it's for
Shut up.
50 minutes in.
That's all right. I mean, it's okay.
Not
if
much
it's
to
a
cut
quickie.
out.
No. The three little pigs have a portrait of sausages on their wall, and it's titled
Oh, that's
Father.
bad. Yeah.
Father. That's pretty funny. All right. Well, this was a little bit shorter than we intended, but that's okay. Sometimes you just need a quickie.
Mm.
And this is the Maria,
It
sure
was
as
shorter.
snow.
It was shorter than we intended, but sometimes you need a quickie. That's so good. All right. I think like the best part of this topic was doing the research
Yeah, the research was more fun, I think.
Yeah.
because I'm sitting at school today and I'm looking all this shit up. The kids are like, "Mrs. Miller, I have a question." I'm like, "You need to go away." Why? What are you doing? Nothing. Research. I'm doing research. Go away. I'll be right over. Go to your desk. Go to your desk. Put your hand up. I'll come over to you. I'll come to you. I'm trying to like shoo them away from my laptop because I take my job very seriously, and I am
God, we're all gonna get struck by lightning if she continues to lie tonight,
Yes.
okay?
closing remarks.
Get me the fuck out of here before we all get struck by lightning. Does that count?
No, because I know you.
Damn it.
I know you have more to say. Tim, closing remarks.
I just wanted to wish our friends over at resortloop.com a happy 10th anniversary. It was their 10th anniversary this trip and this year, and we actually got into this because of them. Before we even thought Three Sheets was a thing, we actually went to one of their meetups. For
Did you really?
Star Wars, Star Wars
Yeah.
Races 2017. That's how we met Kyle Ostrander too.
Oh
Mhm.
wow.
Yep.
Where did I hear? I think that I heard about you guys on. It was either Resort Loop or it was on Mickey Dudes, and I can't remember exactly which one it
It's
was.
Probably Resort Loop.
Yeah,
I would assume it was Resort Loop
Yeah.
because we were with them before Mickey Dudes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, happy anniversary, Resort Loop. I do love their DVC Roundtable
Yes, most definitely.
and all their other shows, but the DVC Roundtable is my favorite. Anything else, Tim?
Nope.
Oh.
That's all I got.
Okay.
And that one for closing remarks.
Yeah. Shocker.
Meh, meh,
Meh.
meh, 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 meh.
Adam?
All right, so housekeeping notes. We have Princess Weekend comes up before spring, and that is what? At the end of this month, it looks February 24th through February 26th. That's on the Finish Line group. If you're looking to join up on that, most of the information is posted there. And Casey and Sue are handling the signups for all that fun stuff. Also, the weekend of March 10th through March 12th, we are going to be going to Philly.
Oh, that's
And
right.
we
I
are
gotta find a sitter. I gotta find a sitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your tickets. Are you staying the night or are you going just for the day?
We'll probably just come for the day.
So, I put it from the Friday to the Sunday. The event is actually going to be on the Saturday, and then Tim and I will be staying around that night to hang out in Philly with whoever else is hanging around. So we got a room for the night, so we'll be hanging in Philly that night. So if you're local to the East Coast, come on down and see us. The event is linked on our regular page, and then after that, we have the 2023 Springtime Surprise Weekend. And that is April 12th through April 17th. Another race, another running, more running. Yay.
Always running.
Always running. And I will be away for most of next week, so good luck to all our racers who are trying to get in for that Disneyland race in January. I know I'll be trying.
Does the everything open up next week? Or this week?
Next week.
Next week.
Next week to Disneyland.
I think it's Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't remember. I'm
jeez.
pretty sure it's Tuesday. From the day we're recording this. So we'll have a whole lot of either pissed off people or a whole lot of happy people, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try to sign
Gonna be
up.
insane.
I was just going to say, are you going to...
I'm going to try.
Yeah.
If I don't get in, hopefully there'll be another one, but I mean, there'll be other years that they'll run it.
Right.
So that's the way I'm looking at it. I am going to try to get, I really want my Coast to Coast medal and actually run a race in Disney.
And it just has to be within the same calendar year, correct?
Correct. And from
Has to
how
be
I
a
read it, there was a whole conversation about how each of us read a different thing on how this Coast to Coast works.
Oh.
There is going to be a special medal if you run the half or the full
During Dopey.
during marathon weekend, and then you run the Disneyland race right after that the week after.
Oh.
I wish you all luck, because there's no way in hell I'm doing that.
Oh, man.
It's just too much vacation time. It's too much flying after running, and I just don't like the idea for me.
Right.
However, if you run the Disneyland race, you can either do the Springtime Surprise Challenge. And it does have to be the challenge. It can't be just the 10-miler.
Can't be just the tip.
No.
That's what I heard.
No, cannot be just the tip. Maria Purist, no. The Princess half or the Wine and Dine half will count towards the Coast to Coast challenge.
Oh.
But the only one that you have to do a challenge for is Springtime, because there is no half during Springtime Surprise.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's just the 10-miler.
The longest race is a 10-miler.
10-miler. Got it.
But if you run the challenge, you run the equivalent of running a regular challenge, if that makes sense.
Got it.
Because the regular challenge is a 10K and a half.
Right.
So the 5K, the 10K, and
The
the
10-miler.
10-miler equal the same amount of miles.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened with Run Disney. Hopefully, it'll give us a reason to have that sheet up in California.
Yeah.
That we've been talking about doing.
I know.
So keep your eyes
Well,
and ears tuned.
I was just going to say, we don't have a 2023 sheet up date picked out yet. We haven't
No.
We haven't even really talked about it. So,
No, that's something that we have to discuss offline.
Yeah.
It'll probably just be a short a weekend thing. I can't
yeah.
picture it being like a long extended.
No,
unless we do it during. Yeah, it would have to be a week.
Yeah.
We'll figure it
So,
out.
yeah, we'll figure it out. And we'll let people know as soon as we can figure it out.
We're gonna keep it a secret.
Oh, yeah, okay. We'll just, like, spring it on you. Like, maybe
Yeah.
2 weeks
Hi,
ahead of
here's-
time. Like, hey, motherfuckers, get down to
We're
Orlando.
gonna be here. We have all the gear.
Come and find us. We would never. We would never.
No.
So once we figure that out, we'll announce that date and put that on
I
the
would
page
love
and
for
stuff.
it to be during Christmas, but we'll see if I can swing that.
Yeah.
I would like to do, like we've done Halloween
Yeah.
a bunch of times. I would like to do like maybe the first or second weekend of December.
Yeah. I mean, we went down, and again, we'll talk about this offline, like for real. But it was nice the weekend after Thanksgiving. Like it wasn't,
No, I'm fine with that.
it wasn't like slammed. It was
No,
was odd.
We've done that week before.
Yeah,
and
it was
nice.
really, really nice.
we've done that whole week
Also-
before, and it wasn't busy.
Shocked to know that when we went in January after Marathon weekend, that Christmas decorations were still up in Magic Kingdom.
Oh yeah, they leave them up for a while.
It was, I have never
They
seen them
took
up
the
so
ones
late.
down in the other park and the resort,
Yes.
but Magic Kingdom stays up a little bit
Yeah.
longer.
Like it was weird walking down Main Street on like the 12th of January, seeing a Christmas tree still up. It
Because
was
I'll
odd.
be honest with you, I didn't expect the decorations to be up during Marathon.
Right. Well, I mean,
So-
I think they are always up during Marathon, are they not?
They were up in 2020
Yeah.
when we went.
Okay, Marathon 2020
I
was a
know.
bit of a blur.
Yeah,
So-
true story. Yeah, so yeah, we can figure all of that.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
Well, we have Mikey's not here, obviously. Mikey's on a cruise right now.
He's not.
He's not. I don't know if you noticed. That's probably why we were so. That's why it's only been an hour.
Not 2 hours.
Not 3.5
It's like you would
hours.
give a dissertation on every one of his.
We didn't have Mikey go bird walking on us.
Seriously.
Oh, God love him. No, he's on a cruise right now. He's on a fucking Disney cruise. We hate him so much right now, but good for him. That
Yeah.
he's-
I just put in
he's
for
on-
my cruise in September.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
That's fun. Now I hate you too. So really, there's nobody on this podcast that I really like. Is what's going to happen, because I have never been on a Disney cruise, and
It's not like you
Been
haven't been
invited to all
invited.
of them.
I mean, are you paying for it? Because
It's not like you haven't been
it's
invited.
expensive. I've
It's
got.
not like you haven't been
I
invited.
know. Those stupid kids, they take all the money.
Tell them.
Kids,
You have money for a cruise.
they're fun, they said. Have them, they said.
That's why you don't listen to everybody's advice.
2 out of 5 stars.
Would not recommend.
Would not recommend.
Today is 2 out of 5 stars. There's days where they're negative stars.
Yes,
So-
today's a good day. No.
Just gonna say you got stars.
I know.
That's a
They
good
got
thing.
stars. They're working in the positive today. Hey, come and join us on our Facebook group. We also have.
Maria, are you letting people in again?
I need to. I legit got a notification. Facebook was like, "Hey, fucking asshole, why don't you let these goddamn people in that have been waiting since like December? You bitch." Yeah, I'm gonna let people in tonight. That's what I'm gonna do as soon as we stop recording. And I get
This
off.
was done early.
I know.
We started early. So.
No. So there's when Facebook starts sending you notifications that people have asked to join your group, that's when Facebook's like, hello, do you remember that you have to hit
poke us to
approve?
remind us. Hey, I'm waiting.
I know, like
Yeah.
we'd be getting poked quite a bit.
Jerk.
Like a-
Maria Purist now.
I know, right?
Mhm.
If there
Waving
was
her
pissed on by
punani
a dog.
and poking.
Poo-tang, not a punani.
Poo-tang.
Or poo-tang.
Smacking the poo-tang in
Smacking
your
the
boot.
poo-tang.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Poo-tang.
Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Oh my god. All right.
That should be the shirt for your next girls trip.
Poo-tang
You're a
clan.
Poo-tang clan.
Oh,
With just a
Jesus.
Poo-tang jumping on a trampoline.
Holding on to the bar. Like,
Yes.
Octopus Wah.
oh, no thanks. So yeah, come
Poo-tang
in.
all up in your face.
If you think you can handle this, come and join our
You ain't
group.
ready for this.
You're not ready
Yeah.
for this. You really don't want it. I mean, let's talk about your life choices for a second, shall we?
And what brought you here?
What is it that you think brought you to this exact moment in time? Was it the fact that you weren't loved as a child? Or did you have an accident, like, I don't know, severe brain damage?
Mm.
Is that why you're here? Well then
Where
come
did
on
this shit
in.
get-
Come on in. You're
Too
gonna
many poo-tangs to the face.
you're gonna love our group. We're all slightly brain damaged, I think.
Slightly?
I mean,
Some more than others.
some more than others. Anyway, we've got a running group, we've got our fitness group, we've got a gaming group, all kinds of stuff. 3 sheets to the everything.
Don't look that up because
Don't look
that
that
doesn't
up because
exist.
I don't.
No.
I cannot guarantee what you're gonna find. But it's been fun, folks. And this is not goodbye. This is see you real soon. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
And thank you.